guys, welcome back to another video. Today's video is just a little bit differently because as you guys know, for the most part on my channel, I draw or like paint or do my nails or other stuff like that. But I often don't try like new things that are creating. So this week I decided to do a video of creating things throughout the week. So just like kind of trying new things or just doing things I don't do all the time. And we're just gonna go through those right now. So I'm filming this after already doing some of the activities, but the first thing I did for creating was I created a vision board, which I've actually had a vision board before, which you'll see in the clips. I had a vision board that I had to take down, but that was from 2024 and I wanted to make a new one for 2025 because I have new goals, I have new things I want to do, I have new things I stand by and stuff like that. So I wanted to make a new vision board, and that's technically creating because I have to make a collage and print the pictures and whatnot. So let's just get into that right now. Alrighty guys, first voiceover of the video. To start out by making this new vision board, I had to take down the first vision board, which this is what it was. I think all of these were cutouts from like magazines my mom bought specifically to make a vision board, but I'm just tired of them being on my wall. They've been there for a year. I literally never look at it. It's just there. And honestly, my new vision board is kind of the same way, but I just wanted to make it things that actually relate to me now. All of those are just old and we just kind of needed a reset because it was still somewhat the beginning of the year when I filmed this, because I filmed this in February right after my birthday, which is the 24th. Being my birthday, this was my birthday present for this year, was this MacBook, and I'm obsessed. It made it so much easier to scroll on Pinterest, which that was the first step, was to scroll on Pinterest and find the pictures I wanted to print out for the vision board, because you can always count on Pinterest being aesthetic and trendy and just having the best pictures for a vision board vibe. And to just be in the mood, I had to play some Tate McRae. Obviously, her album was brand new at this point still. Some of the type of pictures that I included in this were a YouTube play button for 100k subscribers. That's my goal for 2025. More just like self-care things, making more money, going on more walks, saving up my money, more breakfasts, going on vacation, stuff like that. Those are just my goals for 2025. I added some pictures with me and my friends on there, and the picture of me in the mirror is me wanting to embrace my natural hair more, because I naturally have wavy hair, but since it's so long and thick and I've used so much heat on it, it doesn't wave very easily. So this summer I'm going to try to do no heat. We'll see how that goes, but I mean, it'll be good for my hair. And my hair has been getting really long lately, so I think it's good to try to keep it as healthy as possible. But I printed these all out in the printer, and then I started cutting them up so that I can hang them up on the vision board. This is the final thing. I think it looks really cute, and I added an Outer Banks sticker at the end just because I had a little extra space and I did no Outer Banks pictures, which I have a little bit of an obsession if you guys did not know. Okay, the second thing that we're creating is a patchwork hoodie, which if you guys don't know what these is, I'm sure you've seen them everywhere all over Pinterest. They're so trendy right now. Here's some examples of them. I've actually done one before, which you'll see in the clips. It's just a fun thing, and I feel like it's different, and it's definitely a good example of creating without having to be like on paper. But I'm not a big like sewer. Like, I don't love sewing. It's a simple way for beginners to do something because it's just by hand. I guess you could do it with a sewing machine, but I'm doing it by hand personally. And I just feel like they're so cute and trendy at the moment that it's like, and as you guys know, I love hoodies. I think I counted the other day and I have like 40. So that's that one. Gotta keep coming back like a revolving door. Alright guys, I have a little haul for you because I just went to Hobby Lobby and Dollar Tree. Hold on, I want to use a microphone. Testing. Hopefully this works, but if not, I'm just gonna look stupid and that's okay. I'm doing a patchwork hoodie, which I actually have already done one of these. Let me show you what it is. This is the one I've done in the past. It's so cute. I literally love it. I would put it on and wear it, but I don't want to. So basically I'm making one of those. So I'm gonna give you a little haul of what I got from Hobby Lobby. First I got a pack of needles for sewing, obviously. And then I got some of this like dark blue thread yarn stuff. I don't think I need this much, but it doesn't hurt, I guess. And then I got this pack of like blue patterned, it's not really, it's like a blue-gray patterned fabric squares. And lastly, I got the hoodie itself, which I got like this darkish, medium-ish gray. So let's get to making it. Like I said, I've done one of these before and I did it with my friends and it was honestly really fun, and I did it the day of. This time it was a little bit harder to find the motivation to do it, which I think is honestly silly because once I was doing it, it was really fun. It did make my legs cramp up a bit for having to sit on the floor for so long, but the first step of what you do is, what I did personally is I drew out the lines of the shapes I wanted to do, which for this hoodie I'm doing stars just like my other one because I've been obsessed with stars, and stars have been so trendy lately and they're like my favorite design for hoodies ever. And I actually don't have any hoodies with stars besides the ones that I've made, but besides that, I was cutting out all of the fabric squares first, or just the fabric. I was cutting out all the fabric first into the shapes I wanted to make sure that I liked how everything was laid out before I started sewing everything, and just to make sure everything was prepared so I could just do one step at a time instead of repeating steps over and over again, if that makes sense. Although I don't mind my carpet, I don't like the color of it at all, but I had to do this on the floor because there was no way for me to set up my camera enough to show me doing it on like my desk or something else, so I had to do it on here. After all of my shapes were cut out and ready to go, I got out my string, which by the way, I got like 5 things of it. I didn't even use a full one thing, so don't buy more than you need to. They were cheap, but still. For this first star, I am sewing it onto the pocket because I didn't have an inspiration picture for this, but I thought what would be cute was to do 3 stars on the back and 2 smaller stars in the front. I actually was not planning on doing 2 in the front at this point. I was just going to do the one on the pocket, but then I decided later on that I was going to do another one in the front, kind of like in the corner of the front, like where a brand logo would go for on most hoodies. Let me know what you guys think of the different camera angles. I feel like I've been trying to do more camera angles to make it more interesting, so let me know what you guys think about that. I forgot to mention, make sure you pin the fabrics in place. I forgot to get pins at the store, so I just used the needles I wasn't using, but it's so that you make sure that your shape doesn't move while you're sewing it and that it stays in place just where you want. And this was basically the final thing. I think it actually turned out really cute. Okay, I just got the hoodie out of the washer and dryer, so I'm going to try it on. Okay, this is the hoodie on. I'm going to try to take off the strings. You guys prefer your hoodies without strings also? Okay, this is the front. It has the cute star right here, and then it also has the star down here on the pocket. And they will fray a little bit, but I honestly think it adds to the effect of how cute it is. And then this is the back. It's got the 3 stars on it. I think it's really cute and it's really affordable and it's so fun. Also, you guys, on this day, March 8th, I am officially on Famous Birthdays. The link will be in the description. Go boost me. This is such an I made it moment. Like, I honestly was wondering the other day. I was like, I wonder what I'll do on Famous Birthdays. I never thought it would be this soon. So thank you guys so much. It's all because of you guys and I love you so much. This is the end of this one. Okay, the third thing we're creating is painting on objects. So this one doesn't really have like a specific name, but I went to Dollar Tree and I got 3 objects to paint on. So I just painted on those and I added some little designs and I made them just look all cute and fun. This is like a super beginner one that you don't need to be like super artistic to do. Like, you can literally just get anything from Dollar Tree and any paints and literally do the most simple designs. Like, you'll see on one of them I just did like little like flowers and little things like that. That's the third thing. Okay, you saw a clip of me earlier in the video for the Patchwork Hoodie, but I have a haul from the same day, but this is just for the painting on stuff segment. So I have a Dollar Tree haul. First of all, candy. They wrapped them up because first of all, I got this like champagne glass. Obviously, I'm not gonna drink champagne with it, but next I got this white mug because I feel like it would be fun to do like little flowers or something. And then lastly, I'm so glad nothing broke. Lastly, I have this little jar that will like sit on its side, and I don't know. I thought it could be fun to put on my desk, and then I could decorate it and then, you know, have it on my desk. Anyways, let's get to painting. Literally tell me why painting on objects I feel like is such a 2020 thing. That's when COVID happened, and I feel like everybody was just at home following 5-minute crafts videos or just doing anything to fill their time. I know me personally, I was doing tons of crafts and painting on lots of things. Personally, Mariah Elizabeth was like my idol during that time, so that was mostly why. But for this one, I just started with a champagne glass and I started painting just little flowers on it that are just pink because I thought that would be really cute and dainty and not super big and bold. I thought this would be fun to do for my first one. I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys for a minute. This took me a few weeks to get the motivation to do. When this video was creating a week of creating things, it was not a week. It took me about a month to film this whole video because I just did not want to paint on this object. I don't know why I did not want to so badly, but this is actually the only object I end up painting, which I feel a little bit guilty for because you guys probably expected me to do the other two. I think I'm going to save the other two for videos of maybe reviewing more acrylic markers because trust me, there's like 5 more acrylic marker videos coming out soon, and maybe I'll save them for that so that it'll be more kind of variety and a little more of a switch up so it's not just the same thing every video. I do think this turned out pretty cute though. It'll just be for decoration in my room. I'll never use it to drink anything out of it, but I think it's cute and it was at least fun to do a little bit. So yeah, that's the end of that one. Okay, the fourth thing is just food, like baking. That's technically creating something, and I feel like I don't do that as much as I should because it's so fun to eat something that you've just made. Making food is really important, and it's definitely something that you create. I'll put in the recipes too, so that if you guys want to do what I do, then you can. I'm tired, and you're probably tired too of that copyright-free music. I actually cannot stand how there's no good songs I can use on CapCut, but it's like $30 a month for the good song. So you guys are just gonna have to deal with it and have to deal with my voiceovers. But basically, I'm not a big pancake person, but I wanted to try these scrambled pancakes because I saw Quenlin Blackwell attempt to do it. She kind of ate all the pancakes before they could be scrambled, but I am a big fan of butter, and since these are smaller, they're a lot more buttery, and they're not as like soggy and flat because they're smaller, they're more crispy. So I like these a lot better than normal pancakes, and they're actually really good. I saw a different method where you scramble it like you do with eggs, but you use the batter, and I tried that and it literally just made like a paste. So definitely don't do that. I'd recommend doing it the way I did it for sure. And I did do a few batches of it, but I only showed me making one batch of it because it would have been boring to show you guys more. But I topped it off with some powdered sugar, raspberries, lemon juice, and whipped cream, and honestly it was so good. I highly recommend that you try making this. Also, this was the only food I ended up filming, but I also made chocolate chip cookies. The next new thing that we're creating is scrapbooking. I have recently been trying to do more sketchbook spreads, as you guys have probably noticed, but I feel like that kind of goes along with scrapbooking. I have a lot of saved pins in Pinterest for scrapbooking because I wanted to start for a long time, but I haven't really. I mean, I had a journal for a little while that I did, but I didn't stick with it, and I'm really mad that I didn't stick with it because I kind of love how it looks. I did it like a year ago from today. Let me find it. Alright, so it says like 2024 right there, so this was just like a year ago, and I got that much done. Like you could see it was starting to get chunky, but I just never finished it and I'm kind of mad. Let me show you some of my favorites. I have like a note for me when I get married and like a little Mean Girls thing from when I went to the movies with my friends. That was an interesting one. I have like a random page and a little rant session. 10 things I hate about you. This type of stuff. Gilmore Girls. You get the gist, and I kind of just want to do that again. So that's why I decided to do some scrapbooking. It's just such a fun, easy thing that I feel like you don't really need to be like artistically inclined to be able to do it, because it's like does not have to be perfect. It's like more messy and fun. Pinterest is the best place to go to get inspiration for this, which you'll see in the next clip. Alright guys, you already know the drill. The first thing I have to do is look through my saved pins on Pinterest for scrapbooking and journaling, because I've saved so many pins over the years, so that's the first thing I did. Look how messy my desk cover is. I literally got it like 2 weeks ago, bro. This one from Bath & Body Works smells literally so good. Lighting candles literally takes forever. I really want swig. Freebie Friday. It actually tastes really good. Alrighty guys, I feel like I've already done enough hauls of me showing my face, so I wanted to show you guys a little haul of my scrapbooking stuff. It's more journaling, but when people think of journaling, they think of writing, and this is less writing and more like pictures and artistic version of it. Also, I did my nails, if you couldn't tell. They're a super fun color. I just did them short and kind of natural this time, but I just got hard gel, so I'm interested to learn how to do that. Okay, little haul. I just have 3 things. First of all is this blank notebook so that I can do the journaling in it. It is a little bit scrapbooking. Like, I'm gonna have pictures and stuff, but I wish music didn't get copyrighted, or else I would be jamming some Tate McRae right now. I think I should do a full ASMR video. I should do the front of this, maybe in a different video. But this is what it, ooh, that's literally perfect. Literally just blank pages. I couldn't have asked for a better notebook, I think. Basically what this is this is scrapbooking tape, which is honestly really cool. I haven't used this one yet, so let's use this as an example. Basically you do it like that. Let's see if it'll do it on my hand. Oh, it's not working. And it makes a piece of tape stick to it, so. See that? Hopefully you can see that on camera. I don't know if you can see it, but it makes a thing of tape just from you like drawing it, so it's really easy to attach photos and whatnot. Anyways, that's that. It'll be super helpful, and I thought it would be useful. And the very last thing I got, it's this pack of like scrap paper. Oh my gosh, there's also stickers. Wait, this is so cute. I didn't realize this pack came with these. Okay, wait, cute. Oh, that one's really cute. Let me know if you guys want a full video on just doing like journaling stuff after watching this. Oh, it's all separated for me. That's really nice. Cute. There's so many different patterns to choose from. That one looks like watercolor and paint, but I'm like going for more like a random vibe, not super organized. So anyways, that's it for my haul, and let's get right into it because I've already yapped long enough. Alexa, play Benson Boone. Alright guys, time to start scrapbooking, and I thought I was going to do more like a journaly vibe, but I actually went more with a scrapbook vibe, so it works overall anyways. I started by unboxing everything first and just putting it in this bin because I wanted just have a bin for my scrapbooking and to just have all of the papers and stuff just ready to go. So I put everything in there, and then I kind of took it out and mixed it all up, so it'd be mixed with this other fun paper I had because I found it in my drawer, and some of it's kind of weird, but some of it would be fun to use depending on the theme of the page. So I just mixed everything together, and then I put it back in the bin, and then I just wrote my name on the cover page and the day that I started, and then I'll write the date that it ends too. I think this might be my favorite thing I've done in the whole video because it's just a new hobby I'm starting. Some of the other things are things that I'll just do occasionally. Like, I'm not gonna do the patchwork hoodie like every week. Something like this I could do like as a daily thing, as a weekly thing. Probably not daily, but I'll do it a lot. Also, I found out Maverick's cookies are so good, so if you live by Maverick, definitely try their chocolate chip cookie. Anyways, but first I started just kind of putting the pictures I picked out on the paper and just kind of seeing where I want everything to go because I wanted to lay everything out before I started putting it on. But this first page is just kind of gonna be themed about me, like things I love, and obviously I love hanging out with friends. That's what most of the pictures are. So I just had a lot of pre-printed pictures for my mini printer, and I just put them all on top of that because I just took some of the pictures I've already printed because I did not have any paper refills, which I get before the second part of this video, but I decided to do it kind of like a sketchbook spread where I do both sides of the paper as if it's one page because because I just felt like that's what looked best. And then I wrote down all the things I love and then some pictures to go with it. The quality of these pictures are definitely a lot different than the other ones because these ones are just from my printer, whereas the other ones are from a mini printer meant for little photos like that. So they're kind of more gray color tones, but I think it's alright. I did a picture of me drinking a Dr. Pepper, a picture of Chipotle, and a picture of me in a shopping dressing room because those are just things that really describe me. And then I added some like random scrap papers in the back because I feel like that's just adds effect and just more color, because like I said, I want these pages to be busy and messy, not super organized, just to have kind of a fun theme going on. And then I started putting some pictures of me and my cousin skiing and at a football game. Just trying to fill up space, like I was adding little stars and just drawing little blobs in the background because it's just the finishing touches to fill in extra space, but there's not enough space to add like a full drawing or a full piece of paper. So yeah, I'm just adding the finishing touches, and I honestly love this page. I think it is so cute, and of course I had to end it off with dating it, but I literally love it, and I think it's perfect for a first page, and this is the vibe I'm trying to go for this whole scrapbook. So this is definitely a good starting point for sure. You guys, after literally having this printer for a year, I am just now realizing that these are stickers. Okay, doing it with one hand is really hard, but when I do this next page, you'll see because I just printed 3 new pictures and you will see. I think it's so funny how I had no clue that those were stickers, but it's just game changing, so I'm glad I figured it out. I figured it out by cutting one, and then the back started to lift off. Anyways, going on to this next page, I want to theme this next page summer. So I printed 3 new pictures, me at a lake with a Dr. Pepper, a beach when I went on vacation to California, so that's actually not where I live, and then me at a water park in a swimsuit, because all of that just screams summer, and I love summer so much, so I'm kind of just feeding my delusions that it's gonna be summer soon. Where I live, the weather has literally been 60 degrees and then snowing the next day. Like, it's so weird, and I need it to be summer, and I need it to not be school anymore. Like, summer is just the best season for so many reasons, so I wanted to do that, and I wanted to do another page for you guys because I feel like most of these activities have only been one thing, so I wanted to give this one a little more variety. And then I found out the mini printer I use also can print like half photos like this, so it makes them smaller. I'll link the printer down below, by the way. It's not sponsored, but if you guys want to get it, I definitely love it. It's a little pricey, but if you buy it, it's really nice. And then I stuck them on this scrap paper because, again, just add more effect and add more color. And yeah, I just was adding little details. The pictures I printed out with some cold drinks because I love drinks, and summer is the season for cold drinks, and I've always been a drink person, so yeah. And then I did a picture of henna on my hand that I did, and a picture of me and my cousin at a water park. At this point, I was trying to figure out what I wanted to fill that empty space with because there was just this big open space in the middle of empty space, and I feel like I already added everything I wanted to on the sides, but I decided to put another picture of me and a friend on there because I have no pictures of friends on this page, and that was really the most recent photo I've printed out because that was just a few weeks ago. Even though that wasn't summer, it was sunny outside, so I'm gonna count it. But I'll get more pictures with me and my friends this summer to make more pages with. And then I put these stickers on like a sticky note and cut them out so there was a background, glued those everywhere, and then I got some more scrap paper and just filled the empty space, and that was pretty much the end of the page. I love this page so much. I think I like it better than the last page, honestly, just because, like I said before, I love summer. I love the vibe of this. It's just like the best ever. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching me create in all of these little snippets of my days. And sometimes it's fun to just branch out and do things that you're not used to doing and just trying new things because it's so fun. And if you're bored at home and you need something to fill the time, these are super fun ideas to do that. So I hope you take inspiration from me. Also, shout out to some of these people that I got inspiration from. I've definitely seen other people doing this video, so love you guys so much.